Well, it's about time you showed up. I've been waiting for you all day. This is the LTK channel, and that's okay, but I've been keeping myself busy since, you finally got around to looking at my spinner knives, and I'll tell you what, I've been having a blast with these things. CH knives out of China, and they're making these spinner knives. And they are really cool. I saw these on his Instagram, and I'll leave the link to his Instagram and Facebook page in the description section, along with a link of how you can get these lovely things from high-end China EDC. See? I'm not a complete loser. I can actually balance this on the tip of my finger. It's always fun when it's on video because it looks so wanky because of the frame rate of the camera and stuff. So it makes it look really cool. I love it, don't you? In any case, it's a spinner and it's a knife. It's a titanium. It's a flipper. It's a titanium framelock flip, will you? God, detents. A little strong there, isn't it? There you go. Ginsu. Yeah, I'm gonna sue somebody. Check that out. Like this goes up here and then down here. Isn't that weird? That little ramp, it's cool. It's got a little, decorative collar around the pivot. Got nice bearings in them. They're pretty smooth. S35VN steel on the blade. And like I said, titanium frame lock. So you got about 20% lock up there. It's pretty early. Perfectly centered. And, the problem is when you grab it to flip it, it just so happens that the area where I normally grab a knife to flip it, especially when this small, it's like right there. It's on the pivot area. So squeeze. Don't pivot. Oh, by the way, I would recommend that you not try and spin them while the knife is open. That could be a no good thing to do. So, yes, but they spin nicely. When they're closed. And this, see, lanyard hole? Check this out. Okay, so if you saw my announcement video that I did a while back, here you go, then you'll know that, where's the lanyard hole go? But there's a trick. There's a trick. Get into the box. They come in, CH knives. And, yes, you do. So you can unscrew the screw with your Torx driver. And then this one, just screw it in yourself. So you can replace it out. I think what they're doing is they're giving you the option of making it kind of a keychain knife if you want. And, I'm sure that probably the balance might suffer a little bit. See that? A little bit of wobble to that because of this weight out at this end, like here. So that's different than this one seems to spin in a more balanced way. Although maybe not. So, in any case, do what you will. You can either have the keychain part or not. But I think they really spin pretty well. And these knives, according to my paperwork, are total length of 11.5 centimeters, closed length 7.5, 4.5 centimeter blade, 3 millimeter thickness, S35VN, hardness, of course, 59 to 61, stone wash, titanium, ceramic bearings, 61 gram, original box, and around 52 pistoles per knife. The T001. T001. They come in these two different iterations. Blue, this, and then the natural tie, which I didn't get a picture of, but here it is. The only one I'm missing is the blue one. So there you go. Cool knives, though. I mean, yeah, they feel pretty. I mean, there's weight to them. There's mass to them, you know, for what they are, because they're thick, you know, fairly thick. I don't know how thick. Let's find out how thick. Yeah, 0.42 of an inch. Let's go all the way out into the, yeah, a little over a ½ inch at the, you know, height of the cusp here, you know, at the highest point across here. So, ½ inch thick, pretty short, not very big. The scales itself, when you're just spinning it, is under 3 inches. 2 7/8, I mean, you know, 3 if you have the lanyard thing on. Otherwise, 2 3/4. And then, go figure, blade length is very short. 1 5/8. I'm sorry, not even 2 inches. 1 5/8, between 5/8 and 1 3/4, which, you know, millimeters wise is 45, 4.5 centimeters, right? That's what they said. So I will believe them. And overall, I think they were saying 11.5 centimeters, which is 4.5 inches. So, oh, you want to confirm the width of the material, 0.113 of an inch, and that translates into, yeah, not quite 3 millimeters. Pretty close, though, of S35VN. And check this out. I mean, I used this to cut up some paper the other day because I had a sheet of knives, like a bunch of sheets that I was using for the table sale, but I had printed the knives, you know, one after the other, after the other, after the other, and I go, I'm just going to cut them up like this instead of scissors. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. And this thing, it's going to go through this if I do that, but I'm just showing you, it's sharp. It's a box cutter, you know? It really is. So they're sharp. And that's kind of, you know, how I look at them. Like a little box cutter. Really cool. But the spinning part is the best part. Yes, it is. Ching. I really like it. These were sent to me by Ping, who owns CH Knives. And, you know, I guess spinner knives are spinner knives. I mean, there's this may look, you know, familiar to you. Maybe there's another spinner knife out there that looks similar, but you know, you're going to have to make them rectangular with a spin in the middle. Just saying. But I don't think this blade design resembles anything I've seen. So, for 50 bucks, I think it's great. Of course, I got these for free. Yeah. Would I have bought them if they cost me 52 bucks? Yeah. Yes, I would have. I mean, you look at titanium spinners anyhow. I bought a Wii spinner. Now I don't have it on my desk, but it cost me 65 bucks. And it didn't have a knife blade in it. It was just a spinner. So, ceramic bearings and a knife blade. How cool is that, huh? It could be worse. Oh, hold on. I gotta get my fingers out of the way. In any case, and this is kind of a spongy board here. So if I push down too hard, I'm gonna make contact with other things. But, you know, it's not as hard as it should be. But you can see they spin pretty freely. Hey, I'm going to go get a beer. I'll be right back. And you just watch it. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that to you. Especially if I don't have a beer for you. CH knives, cool. They come in a little fitted box. What sayest thou? Ooh. A99. Whatever that means. I don't know. But I mean, this one doesn't spin as long as this one. And I haven't torn it apart to kind of look at it or anything. Oh, of course, that's the one with the lanyard on it. So maybe it's throwing it a little bit out of balance. And it's not spinning as long. Of course, I just touched the end of it. Now it's not going to spin very long at all. But this one spins longer. Go figure. They both got ceramic bearings. But the other one doesn't have this little lanyard deal. And that was a horrible takeoff. So was that. But in any case, so you can see what I'm saying. I mean, really, they're handy. You can have them as a keychain knife. And it's pretty smooth. I mean, that's pretty smooth. That's a lot of smooth. You know, and I'm not that great at handling spinners, but you know, spins around, bam. And the detent is pretty strong. So they flip right out. Both of these, the action's really good on the knife part, and it's easy to disengage the lock bar, if you will see. See? Clicks right in. Try this one too. It's a good thing I got two of them. You can kind of compare and see if the detent really holds up from one to the other, and still pretty good detent. I mean, at the beginning of this video, you saw my finger going. You'll get used to the detent. It's a little stronger than some knives. And it's a small knife, so it's a little hard to kind of get your hand on just right to how you're going to open it. And if you look in here, I don't know if, well, hell, give me a, kind of looked in there. See? And there's your lock bar insert there up front. But yeah, a little bit of skeletonized, some stuff there. And how that all comes together, I'm not sure. Obviously, there's a screw from the inside that comes through and attaches, and the bearings are under here. So you can take the scales apart if you want and pop it open, and then you can take these apart from the inside if you wanted to either service the bearings, lubricate them, you know, clean them, whatever you want to do. Cool knives. Don't know why the writing's on the scales. It's a puzzlement. I think I sent an email to Ping at CH Knives asking him. This is not as noticeable, but still A099, A258. Now, yeah, but this is this knife. This one came in another box, so I imagine at the bottom of that box is 259. So maybe it's a pre-production numbered edition, and maybe not. Just say it. I'm just being stupid now, but yeah. Cool knives. I just, you know, I used to throw a spinner in my left-hand pocket because every once in a while down at the restaurant / pub, there'd be, you know, one of the guys would bring his kid or something, and it'd be something just pull out of your pocket and let the kids play with or something. This one, maybe not such a great idea, actually, but I used to throw just my Wii spinner in there, just, you know, just so the kids would have something to amuse themselves with if they were looking for amusement. And so, in any case, but this will be fun for the adults too, and it's just a novelty. It's a novelty, but you know, if the novelty of the spinner wears off, guess what? You always got a sharp knife. And this is a small one, so it doesn't intimidate people, but it's really sharp, and it's a premium steel. And, wow, yeah, it's really cool. Titanium, S35VN, ceramic bearings. It's pretty tough to beat those kind of components. I can't think of any other spinner knives that have those kinds of components for that kind of price. Period. All right. Hey, I'll let you go. Take care. Yeah, 61 grams, so do the counter deal if you want, or I'll tell you what. Real quick, throw this on scale. Come on, zero out, buddy. There you go, 1.7 ounces. So, I'm only getting 50 grams, so that's it, not 61. And that's 49 grams. So yeah, 1.7 ounces, 1.6, whatever. Now it says 1.8, sorry. I don't know, what am I hanging up on here? 1.8. Really light, under 2 ounces. Really easy to put in your pocket. Thank you so much. You know what we do around here? Yes, we do. We love them spinner knives. So stay sharp.